Malone edition.
Second time being here.
We're not like the cameraman right now who's had Raising Cane's 45 times. This is only our second time having it.
Yeah.
We weren't too fond of it the first time.
No, I didn't. I wasn't wanting to come back, but then of course, you know, this is the post Malone, Dallas Cowboys inspired Raising Cane's. We saw some other Cowboys fans in here as well. It was quite busy, and so had to come back. Wasn't expecting much, but have to say, 100% better.
100% better.
I would say probably the first experience was like a 5, just average.
Yeah.
No reason to come back. This one, 7. I'd come back.
Do you think we were biased because it was to do with the Cowboys and stuff?
Yeah, I definitely made it taste better. But I was a little upset because I did get my sticker with my meal, but I only got one piece of that Texas toast or whatever the hell it is, and you guys got 2. So.
I had two.
Adam did give me half of his.
If you're flying into Dallas Love and you want to catch a Cowboys game, before you hit up your hotel, I highly recommend checking out the Post Malone Raising Cane's in Frisco, Texas.
Frisco, Tesla.
I'm not going to say I'm a Raising Cane aficionado, but when I'm in Dallas, Texas, I have to come to the Cowboys branded, Post Malone branded Raising Cane's. Did I like it a little bit better because it was posty? Probably. But I like the Texas toast, I like the chicken fingers, and I like the Raising Cane sauce, baby. Hey, what are you doing right now?
Watching the video.
What are you doing right now? Watching our video or watching your video?
I went for a 94-year-old lady. I was supposed to have sex with her in these bushes.
Okay. Yeah, we're leaving it. Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so we just got talked to by the Raising Cane's management saying that we weren't allowed to film if we were professionals.
Thank you for that compliment.
But Raising Cane's, I'm gonna have to dock you down a little bit.
You've been docked.
You've been docked. I've been docked. We said 7 out of 10. Now my experience is brought down to a solid 3.
Whoa.
You don't come at my boy.
One job.
You don't come at my boy.
There he goes.
Cross him off the list! Cross him off the fucking list!
But the Cowboys obviously didn't want him because they knew, like, if you're trading
They traded back.
Every single trade was a street shot.
Here we go! Shoot him if you boot him! Oh, what a rush!
I know they're getting a lot of awesome content. They're getting fired up, getting ready. We're still a few picks away. Big shout out to all you Cowboys fans. And they said no Brady rules applied.
Crack him, baby, Oh my God! I am a Greek god! Oh, bad luck! He dropped the pick! Get down!
No!
Guyton!
He's not on your board.
Guyton!
I said this to Deffy. I was like, if anybody got picked, any offensive lineman that'd be upset about it'd be Tyler Guyton. Be happy about that. We got a starter.
Yeah.
We got a starter, and we got a day 2 pick.
Hey, Tyler Guyton, welcome to the team!
Push me up a little bit more than that. Okay, that's good there, AJ.
Eric, BOTG, Bot D.
Time to pay the piper here.
Get this monkey suit off! Come on!
What are we doing here? We fucking got Guyton and we're fucking wearing suits still? What the f is this bullshit?
Hey! Paying the
bills.
Go!
Thank you, Maniacs, for 20,000 subs. Thank you, Maniacs. 20,000 subs, thanks to the nation. You got our back like we eggs and bacon. Crack 'em if you got 'em, son. That be our war cry. Shotgun, screech shots, boosting every stream live. Thank you, Confana Maniacs. We do this cause we know you got our back. 20K milestone, all because of you. Big shout out fam from the Cam Fan crew. Thank you, Maniacs, for 20,000 subs. Thank you, Maniacs, now let's go get that dub. Thank you, Maniacs, for 20,000 subs. Thank you, Maniacs, now let's go get that dub. Thank you, Maniacs, for 20,000 subs. Thank you, Maniacs, now let's go get that dub. Thank you, Maniacs, for 20,000 subs. Thank you, Maniacs, now let's go get that dub. Thank you, Maniacs, for 20,000 subs. Thank you, Maniacs.
Where the fuck is he standing? Wide the fuck open!
Thank you, Maniacs.
How was he wide open?
20,000 subs. Thank you, Maniacs. 20,000 subs, thanks to the nation. You got our back like we eggs and bacon. Crack 'em if you got 'em, son. That be our war cry. Shotgun, street shots, boosting every stream live. Thank you, Maniacs. We do this cause we know you got our back. 20K milestone, all because of you. Big shout out, fam, from the Can Fan crew. Thank you, Maniacs, for 20,000 subs. Thank you, Maniacs, now let's go get that dub. Thank you, Maniacs, for 20,000 subs. Thank you, Maniacs, now let's go get that dub. Thank you, Maniacs, for 20,000 subs. Thank you, Maniacs, now let's go get that dub. Thank you, Maniacs, for 20,000 subs. Thank you, Maniacs, now let's go get that dub. Thank you, Maniacs, for 20,000 subs. Thank you, Maniacs. Thank you, Maniacs, for 20,000 subs. Thank you, Maniacs. Thank you, Maniacs, for 20,000 subs. Thank you, Maniacs.
Come on, man, listen to man. Shout out to Canada, man. Shout out to the whole Cowboys Can fam. You feel what I'm saying, man?
Thank you,
We in the building, we
Maniacs.
doing big things, and big things popping, little things stopping. We outside, worldwide. It ain't been stepped on.
Thank you, Maniacs.
Now the party's getting started, baby!
30 minutes. So you guys can load up right now for $4 or $5 to drink.
What's the drink? Oh! Why didn't you call my middle name, son?
We're here to kick ass on this happy hour. We're gonna have to draft them if you got them, right? Draft them if you got them. Let's go.
Show call, baby!
What's up, baby? How you doing, brother? I'm good. Okay, come. What's up, man? Puro pinche Cowboys!
Let's go. Point to the lips. Raise it if you will. Come on, crackle a dig on him, son.
That was Vegas 2022.
2032, baby! Las Vegas! Let's go! Vegas! So those are the 4 top stadiums for Super Cowboy, baby.
I love it.
Put your hand out.
Oh yeah. But you gotta look up so people can think someone else is pouring it.
We will get naked for money.
Naked for money.
Super Cowboy said when we're in Texas, we have to have a Shiner beer. So he bought us a brown, fellas. Get him up.
Let's go!
Let's go!
We are El Destino, Cowboy Camp fans right here, man. We're doing our thing, getting ready. Thanksgiving, we beating them damn Giants. That's what's happening for real. Let's go.
We're like giant pussies.
I'm gonna guess the sizes.
Well, I think it should be pretty easy to guess. Medium.
Oh shit! Large. Who's a medium?
Much love to you guys. Keep doing your thing, baby. Happy Thanksgiving. Nothing but blessings. Let's go.
Beat the Cowboy, baby! Woo! Let's go!
And you're gonna take it? Okay. All right.
Get it in your son, get it in your. Raise a toast and let it spin. Your Cowboys fans are the best in the world, and Eagles fans are dirty words. Fuck the Eagles! Eagles fans are dirty words. Recovered a fumble, chug a beer, defensive interception. Chug a beer. If that pick does go for 6, get a screenshot in your kid. Then be the rules, then bend the rules for years. Get it in your son, get it in your. Raise a toast and let it spin. Your Cowboys fans are the best in the world, and Eagles fans are dirty words. Dirty words. Fuck the Eagles! Snow is falling, folks are balling.
Hey!
Old man Jones.
Shout out to all you guys out there listening right now and just having a great Christmas with Ken, man.
Here at live at Levi Stadium, Niner territory, enemy territory. We're gonna go ask around, because I don't know about you, but I get this whiff of hate. So we're gonna ask everybody, why do they hate the Cowboys so much?
This is Niner land, territory. They were telling me that I was a piece of shit when I was walking through there.
Why do you hate the Cowboys so much?
I don't hate, because there ain't no hater bone in my motherfucking body.
Oh, I did not expect that. He might be the only one.
Although he sounded very angry.
We're coming in. Come on. Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Nobody. Come this way. Why do you hate the Cowboys so much? I mean,
I tell you what was the question?
Why do you hate the Cowboys so much?
Hey man,
Hold on.
we don't hate, we just don't like.
They don't hate. He's the cool guy. He's down. Oh no. Hey, hold on. Why do you hate the Cowboys so much? Okay, so they don't hate us, but they want to f*** us. I don't get it. I don't get it. Let's get in here.
Not necessarily hate or love us.
Can I ask you a question? Why do you hate the Cowboys?
Because they suck
Why?
like this guy.
Tell us why, though. Tell us why.
The Cowboys suck.
Can you explain how?
They suck.
Video, and we're crashing the music video, asking them why they hate the Cowboys. Is this a music video?
I forgot how to do this. It's been a minute since we've been in El Studio.
Someone had to say something, damn it.
We haven't been in the studio since the Philadelphia Eagles collapse at AT&T Stadium. That's how long ago it's been since we have been up in this bitch. But we are so back.
They had another collapse too, so.
Yes.
Back to back.
Oh my goodness, man. Since we've been here, the NFC East has gotten juicy. And on the eve of I guess not even the eve of Hard Knocks, the night of Hard Knocks, the NFC East, that is premiering right now. And we should be baiting and watching that, but we're live because we have a Thursday nighter this week and we didn't want to go live one day before. Get it in you. Crack him if you got him, son.
Crack him if you got him.
AJ scrambling, he's got. Okay, well, fine.
Double crack.
Crack 'em if you got 'em, son.
Triple cracks. Triple cracks.
That guy that in our one vlog, crack him if you got him. It's like, dude, you gotta have some gusto, dude.
Gusto, come on.
We need gusto. Oh, and
You
it's a
wanna-
drip. We got a drip pineapple.
Oh yeah. Hey, You guys been drinking White Claws all week?
Yeah,
and
man.
You thinking to just come back to drips?
How much shit do we take for drinking White Claws? People just hate the fact that we drink White Claws, and I'm okay with it.
Coming out on.
I've come to terms with it.
Why are we doing Tuesday?
Oh, because the Cowboys play Thursday. I felt like for us to be able to generate a couple clips and get some hype going into Thursday, we had to go Tuesday. We did it Tuesday last week also. So it's back-to-back Tuesday night main events because obviously the Cowboys played on Thursday night. So this is not our new time. Wednesday night main event will return, or for one fucking night, because after next week, don't the Cowboys play on Thursday again? It's like, how many Thursday games are there? No, there's two
Sundays.
Two Sundays and a Thursday, which
and
is
then the TBD.
The next Thursday is Christmas Day. So
yeah,
a lot of Thursday night, a lot of Thursday games, man.
Christmas Day and a morning one. I would have liked it been for the West Coasters here.
A 1 o'clocker?
Yeah, but
you know why they didn't do that? They didn't do 1 o'clock on Christmas because you're right, on the East Coast, it's too close to dinner time. If they do it at 10, that's what, 1 o'clock over there.
10's forgiving because you can have an early breakfast and then get to the game. Okay, honey, presents are done.
Yeah, I mean,
dishes are clean.
For Tay and I, because we have to go to, like, she has brothers and nieces, and then I have brothers and nephews. It's like we have to see everybody because we don't have kids, so we jump around everyone. It's going to make the morning very hectic before getting here.
We'll just set it so that you come to our house last.
Well, yeah, at 9:45.
Oh, yeah.
That's no shit. No, I'm going to come here first to say hi.
Well, you could.
Yes, I'm coming here last, and then I'm not leaving all day. But we're here, guys. We made it back. We got back from Texas on Saturday with a big George W in our belts, man. What a game to watch. Everybody thought the Dallas Cowboys had no chance against the Kansas City Chiefs, the team that was in the Super Bowl last year, who got defeated in the Super Bowl by the team we beat the week before, the only team ever to beat both Super Bowl champions in the same season. Is that right? I think that's right.
I
think it is.
In the same week.
Yeah, and that's what it was in 4 days, but I think they're the only team to ever do it.
Okay.
I'm standing on it now.
Well, it's certainly in the same week because
that's wild.
Not
and it wasn't even like it was 4 fucking days.
Yeah.
It was on a Sunday and then a Thursday.
But biggest like my top 3 of the weekend was our lesson learned with the tickets.
Yeah.
Because the whole experience was fun there. With the betting and you know putting so much on the game, so much on the line.
Or are you talking about the Raiders game?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're kind of talking about
just
both
the whole
games.
trip.
Oh,
the whole trip. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess sure. I could be more specific with just Dallas. With Dallas, Big Chris gun range and just seeing Big Chris there. Tailgate was pretty cool. Always fun.
The tailgate's always fun, walking around shooting the shit.
And then freaking Taylor Cheeseman dropping his hat.
Oh,
from
yeah,
the
that
fourth,
was funny. That was
fourth level to the second.
That was pretty funny.
And no, we didn't replace Adam. He shaved his beard.
I know. Yeah. As I'm looking at myself in here, I'm like, oh.
You can't stop staring at yourself, eh?
No, I'm monitoring 3 different chats because we're live on Instagram, we're live on Facebook, we're live on YouTube, we're live on TikTok.
He's popping.
Adam, chat ad is love and life right now with all the chats.
Can you give me 1 or 3 of your top moments?
3 of my top moments? Well, moment number 1 was the amount of I just felt like this was probably the most outpour we had from people who follow us. We got stopped a lot in Vegas and a decent amount in Dallas for people just saying, hey, I watch and support your show. So that was very cool. So that's moment number 1 because I'm the people's champ, obviously. That's moment number 1 for me.
Are you sick a little?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, you sound a little sick.
Yeah.
That's how you got a cardigan, just keeping yourself warm.
Yeah. Well, and yeah, coming, I guess now this was the end stretch of a lot of every month I've been gone for a full week with the other stuff that I had that I was doing with work and whatnot.
Ad's a circus traveler.
I'm a carny. I'm a carny. Look at my webbed hands. But anyway, so yeah, getting a little sick. My body now knows hey, you're back, baby. Now you're not traveling for a while. Get sick, dude. I like a rough. I grew up with brothers. So number 1 was seeing the people getting the outpour. 2, just all of our homies that we've met over the last 5 years doing this. Big Chris, Super Cowboy, Princess Angie, 1 Star,
UK Cowboys.
UK Cowboys, that. So it was so awesome for that. obviously hanging out with Taylor Chima and then fucking getting back-to-back wins on the roadies, you know?
Yeah.
Getting that Thanksgiving Day win, it was very key. And that's what I'm just going to say my number one. Watching the Cowboys beat the Chiefs. Everything else guys said pretty much would have been mine, but I'm not going to double down on it. So I'm going to just say my number one thing was watching the Dallas Cowboys get that 31-28 victory against Patrick Mahomes when I don't think very many people gave them a chance. The morning I was dropping a deuce at our Airbnb, reading on the DallasCowboys.com, and they were giving all their predictions. And none of the actual writers for the Dallas Cowboys were even picking the Dallas Cowboys to win. So it was pretty sweet. It was nice to see CeeDee Lamb bounce back, have a nice game. And we had a clip saying that nobody was going to give a shit what CD did against the Eagles the first time the guy caught a 40-yard pass. And he had a touchdown on one of the first drives. So epic trip. Yeah, it was awesome. And now I'm ready. I'm ready for the Detroit Lions, man. I'm ready to be back in the studio because it's always kind of shitty not being in the studio because I love live streaming so much. But game day on Thanksgiving in Dallas is like no other, besides the fact that it was pretty much taken over by Chiefs fans.
But it feels like it was, we talked about this on our trip. This has felt like one long, 3-week trip because even though we came back and we were in regular society, because we had the Eagles game on the weekend and Big Fella came in the studio, it felt like it was part of our three game roadie. You know what I'm saying?
Totally.
So I look at that Eagles victory on the weekend as part of the whole trip.
Well, I got my rose-colored glasses on today, fellas.
Okay.
Just because I'm feeling it, and
you're also sick as too as well?
No, I'm feeling the 3 weeks, of winning.
Yeah, 3 games. So from 3-5-1 to now 6-5-1.
6-5-1 Dallas Cowboys going up against the 7-5 Detroit Lions. Both of these teams need the victory because Cowboys win. Will have a better record than Detroit.
This is as close to a postseason elimination game as you can get the first week of December. It's going to be tough, real tough for both of these teams to claw their way back. Their percentages are going to drop down to almost impossible with either of them losing.
Yeah. I mean, I would argue, Detroit has it really hard behind Green Bay and Chicago. We have to win, and then we have to see what happens with Philly. But I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves because we will look at something later there. But I think the tail of the tape has been the offense with a nice turnaround here at the start of our 3 victories with picking up Q, getting those 3 victories. We're not talking about Tyler Booker too much or Cooper Beebe, and that's a good thing. But I have I saw some stats here, and I just quickly looked it up and found Brandon Laurie's tweet with Tyler Booker and how he's doing. This was out on yesterday, December 1st. Oh, yeah, my mouse is working. Here we go. Tyler Booker, among all rookie offensive linemen per PFF, minimum 50% of the snaps, 1 sack allowed, tied for second, 16 pressures allowed, tied for first, 72.4 offensive grade, tied for first, 79.1 run blocking grade first, and 61.7 pass blocking grade 8th. Then he says they did it again. I don't want to jump too far ahead.
Yeah, but he's looking pretty nice. He's looking pretty nice. And I'm not going to completely say this is fact, but I want to say 10 of his 16 pressures happened against the New York Giants in week 2.
Oh, really? He just had a really bad game.
Yeah, so you got to think since that he's only had 6. Which is wild.
Yeah.
$5 super chat from Radical 808. I'm ready to see the boys give Detroit the old Chris Jericho lion tamer.
Yeah. We appreciate the super chat, and we are also ready to see that. Give me some Jericho.
And then we got our boy Nate Doggs in the chat, who will be live in Studs on Thursday.
Right beside me on this here couch.
And he says...
learn ball, Nate. You better learn ball before you get here.
Survey says 49ers versus Cowboys NFC Championship game. Oh. Book it, he says. Holy F.
Could you imagine?
Holy F.
I mean, I just want the Cowboys to, I hate to say it, I just want them to make it into the postseason. But yeah, of course, if they get there, I definitely hope they make it to an NFC Championship game.
I'm trying to find this Cooper Beebe thingy.
Cooper Beebe thingy, like his wiener?
Kind of. His big swinging wiener here.
His big swing.
Well,
this is a big, this is a good stat. I know.
Well, before you read the stat, just speaking of Cooper Beebe, Adam brought up some news that the Cowboys will be wearing their navy blues this Thursday, which I don't love because they've been on such a hot streak. I guess they wore the Thanksgivings last week, but I will be able to wear my blue Cooper Beebe. So that's exciting.
I'm going Jake Ferg.
I don't know who I have in blue, but it'll be someone. I promise you that.
I don't know who I
Dono
got.
Dub, maybe?
I think I only have, well, maybe I have him in blue too. I thought I only had
I thought he had him
in
the Thanksgiving one.
white.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. So this is some sort of stat you have on, which you've seen on DC Network. Is that DC.network on Instagram? So I like it. You're using multiple platforms from X over to IG.
I'm just remembering where we put everything. And, you know, we chat, we goof around, we boosh around.
We goop.
But here's the stat. In 271 snaps, Cooper Beebe has not allowed a single sack so far this season. Knock on wood, no jinxing. 414 offensive snaps, 271 pass snaps, 9 pressures allowed, 2 hits allowed, 0 sacks, 0 penalties. Throughout his entire football career, Cooper has never played a snap at center until he was drafted by the Dallas Cowboys.
That's pretty messed
For
up.
blah, blah, blah. No, then he has an ad there. But, yeah, I thought that was cool. And then I just also want to just, there's our boy.
Is that Cooper Beebe? Oh, that is Cooper Beebe. He's Mr. Insano or whatever from...
Nacho Libre.
Oh, that's Nacho Libre?
Happy Halloween.
Oh. I thought he was Mr. Insano from from Billy Madison.
Could
is
be.
it Billy Madison or is it...
Billy Madison.
Okay. Yeah, the guy at the end. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool, right?
Couple young offensive linemen playing out of their minds, and it's correlated with how Dak Prescott's been playing. Have our tackles been having a little bit of issues? Sure. But if you're interior of the offensive line, Tyler Smith's still playing pretty damn good also. Not to his best. Some people are kind of thinking that Tyler Smith might be hurt a little bit because his play's been a little bit less than on par for usual, but the interior of this offensive line's looking nice.
Yeah, well, he's still, a top-tier dude. And we're doing this a little bit raw dogging.
That's okay.
Like, we're used to it. And sometimes you got to do that because I didn't have time, or maybe I had time, I just didn't put time into doing any sort of doc. So
that's okay.
Who cares, right?
We'll figure it out.
We
do it live.
So I got no big story. Well, we'll do our stories afterwards here. This is just all us. Anth, I pulled up the odds here for the game.
Yeah, so you
Lions,
got the Dallas Cowboys are +3, which I think that looks pretty nice if you were betting on something. And then the Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions, the over-under set to 54.5. I feel like it's going to be the over on that, fellas. Not to mention betting on the under is like being a cuck. Like who wants to bet the under? You always want to bet the over. 54.5 is quite high though.
I just feel like, I mean, look, that's 30 to 54. Or sorry, 30 to 24.
Which seems pretty plausible.
That's under.
Sorry, what did you say?
30 to 24 or 31-23, some score like that is going to be under. But I think that's a reasonable score to get to.
Well, yeah, Cowboys I think are scoring about 59. The Cowboys are going to be, I got my boldy. Woo! I got my boldy
already?
No, I'm not going to say it.
Well, I need to look at what these what their defense is.
The Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers had a pretty crazy game on Thanksgiving, and I think it was 31-24, so that wouldn't even have hit. Oh, no, that would have hit the over, 31-24. So I'm basing it on that kind of. Detroit Lions have a really good defense, man. They're going to be up at the top somewhere, I think.
Yeah, they're at 12. Okay.
So how many points a game against do the Lions have?
Oh, they don't have that. This is all that fancy stats. I'll go get there. I'll go get the other stats.
Because that'll be on the PFF docket you had there first.
Oh,
that's
ESPN.
Sorry, ESPN. Gotta give ESPN a shout.
Is it on this?
If you go to I'll find it. Yeah, I think it's over here somewhere.
Oh, there we go.
So Philadelphia, yeah, here you go. So you got, I'm trying to find Detroit there. So they're allowing, well, I guess we'd have to do some math.
Detroit 20.
So you'd have to do 274 divided by 12. And that's going to give you their points against
per game.
game.
I have a stat thing that's going to find that for us. We can make this an interesting conversation.
I swear we
trust me.
can. Well, while you're trying to find it, Dallas right now is second in the NFC East, only behind Philadelphia at 8-4. Philadelphia is kind of starting to reel. Washington, New York are completely out of playoff contention. But then you got the NFC North, which they're battling. And AJ, you'd mentioned it's going to be tricky for the Detroit Lions to make the postseason regardless, because they have Chicago right now, who's in the first seed, and then Green Bay, that's somewhere, they got to be the fifth seed, and then Detroit trying to come up the rear, which it's a little bit odd because Detroit had kind of had a stranglehold on this division the last few years.
All right, so here is our scoring defense, right? Opponent points per game. Let's have a look, Ski.
Wow, Houston is killing it.
Houston's killing it with 60.5. They're leading the pack, but scrolling down, looking for Detroit. There they are, 15th, 22.8. Middle of the pack, right in the middle. We're Cowboys, still 28.5. Still not good. But when you set yourself up so horribly in the first few games of the season.
Well, and then even against Philadelphia still scored 21 points against Dallas, and then the Chiefs still put up 28.
Well, let's look at the last 3 games, though, to get a little bit more of a closer look at how the teams have performed. And it lines up perfectly with Dallas's.
Okay.
Yeah, so they moved up quite a bit.
And Detroit's
last
moved down.
3 games, and Detroit has moved down. Dallas, it doesn't reorder for you, but you can see they're probably right in the middle of the pack, too. Detroit's dropped sub-pack.
So if you're looking at this, if you're just stat guying it, the under's the pick.
The under's the pick. Dallas in the last 3 games has 21.7 points against, and Detroit has 24.7. Okay.
Pretty close though. Very middle of the pack.
Anyways, there's other cool stats if you wanted to check them out, but we can also just head back here and look at the comparative stats because this is fun.
Yeah, and you just look at they're just going nose to nose here. Dak Prescott, Jared Goff. And Goff's playing pretty well, man. If you look at both these quarterback stats, very close to each other. Goff has the same amount of touchdowns with 3 less interceptions. Dak just has a little bit more passing yards. Same with the running backs, pretty even. Gibbs has a couple more touchdowns. Then this is where we start to get an edge a little bit. George Pickens with 73 receptions, 8 touchdowns, and 1,142 yards versus Amon-Ra St. Brown's 884 yards, 75 receptions, and 9 touchdowns. And he might not be playing.
He might not be. What's the latest update? I just saw that he was questionable. That's about it.
I think he's going to be a game day decision.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's a guy that if we had to pick someone to not be playing, I choose. If it wasn't Gibbs, I'd be saying St. Brown.
James Houston still leading the Cowboys with 4.5 sacks, but we do have to go up against Aiden Hutchinson. Another test. 8.5 sacks this season, and he's a menace. He can be a menace out there. So, and still leading the tackles for them boys. Murray Jr. with 70. He got a few more. But then they got Jay Campbell.
Jack Campbell, just 117 tackles. So he's a tackling machine.
He's a beast.
Tackling machine.
Malik Hooker, questionable. Tyler Guyton, questionable. Diggs could return, still on IR.
Sounds like he's going to be.
They activated his window, so they're seeing how he's going to do in practice. It's weird that they still have him status as IR. Is it just because when you activate the 21-day window, you can still put him back on IR?
Well, you just look at the established return, and they have just he's playing December 4th. He's going to be in the lineup.
Established estimated return?
Sorry, did I say established return?
I thought that's what you were saying IR was for. I was like, okay.
No, estimated return.
I think you're right, though.
Established return.
Once you get activated, but then you got to make room for him, so someone would get cut. And Clowney, questionable with a hamstring. But
it sounds like, and they're saying he could establish his return also on December 4th.
I mean, Jadeveon Clowney's been playing very, very solid.
I wonder how much that means. They're all estimated to return December 4th. So
the only one is Tyler Guyton.
We're not used to doing the show on a Tuesday, so these are all early.
A day early.
Yeah, so we're used to kind of seeing tomorrow's report be a little different.
I would say, just Tyler Guyton's the only one who I am worried about because we know he's out.
Yeah, he's got a high ankle.
Diggs, if he comes back, that's a bonus.
Yeah, no, I'll ask you guys about that before we go down into the Detroit Lions injuries. with Diggs coming back, where exactly does he fit in this hierarchy of cornerbacks now?
Well, we might have to pull up PFF and have a look.
Bring it up. I mean, I just want to give some love to the comments on Facebook. Mark McHale says even if he does play, he ain't going to be 100. So he's Diggs
because he won't be up to game speed.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, he's completely uninjured, but I would hope that they have him on snap counts, like have him play 26 or 30.
I mean, Revel has, like, we've talked about Revel looking half decent, but he's only a 50.8 with PFF, which isn't great. Again, I don't know how PFF does their rankings, but I don't think he's. Yes, and then they have Stewart, so you're not even seeing. I think you're gonna get a little bit of Revel and Diggs kind of spelling each other. Also, you can put Diggs in at a spot because you've seen Revel play a little bit of left cornerback. You could put Revel at left cornerback, Diggs at right cornerback, and then Deron Bland play some slot. Deron Bland was always quite nice in the slot. But I think you're going to see a pitch count with Trevon Diggs. But back to the question, where's it put him in the hierarchy for you guys? Like, but beyond PFF.
I think you just have him rotate. If he's there, you start him. But I wouldn't be, I'd be utilizing Revel as much as he is good, or sorry, better than Diggs when it makes sense. And if Diggs comes back and he's, ready to rip roar and catch some footballs, then he can stay. But I don't know if that you pick a favorite. Just looking at Revel, like I have the opticals that he's looked good, but maybe it's just because he's doing better than what we did have, right?
Yeah, what we had at weeks 3 to 6.
Yeah,
he hasn't. It's not like he's played. Like, how many total snaps has he had? He had limited counts for Vegas. I think he was still limited snaps for Philadelphia. So maybe the Chiefs game he had like full rotation. But like, you look at some of the film on him, he matches up with the guys very well. He's a big body fucking cornerback.
He's lanky.
I think and when guys are like double moving him, he's sticking right with them. So I feel like he's only going to increase. There has been a couple plays where he whiffed.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I think the rating is there. But if you ask where Diggs fits in it, for me, like, he has to earn his spot on the team. I don't want him to just give it to him because of his pay grade.
Well, I'll give you an answer. The first time he whiffs on a tackle, Trevon Diggs decides to not make a tackle, I'm sitting his ass on the bench for the rest of the game.
Whew.
If you want to be in the lineup, if you want to play football, you better play football. You're not the guy that's getting 12 interceptions or multiple interceptions anymore. You're a guy that's fighting for your spot now. So if you want to play on this defense that's been on a roll, being physical, the first time I see him go in and just whiff on a tackle, he's getting yanked out of the game.
Yeah, and I think that's a fair thing to say. I think if we look back at Diggs this season, coming off that injury, and then you're in it with a different defensive scheme that doesn't necessarily fit with how you play ball. So I think he probably struggled a lot with that, and we saw it in his playability, and Diggs has never been a strong tackler. But yeah, if Diggs is playing, this is the worry about Diggs playing against a team like Detroit Lions, who has a very strong run game. If Gibbs gets outside and past our first and second level, then you're relying on a guy like Diggs to try to tackle Gibbs, and I don't feel safe with that.
Yeah, but the thing before was you had no one to replace Trevon Diggs with. You had to keep Trevon Diggs in. Now you have Savon Revel and Kalen Carson, who are both hungry and both willing to tackle. So back to my original point, the first time Trevon Diggs avoids a tackle, I'm putting him on the bench for the rest of the game. Stamp it.
No erases.
Look at
Stamp
Murray.
it, no races.
No erases.
Yeah, Murray's a bum, dude.
Murray's a bum, 39.1, but Overshown.
81st out of 84.
Oof. Overshown 62.2 rating. Take him for what you will. And look at our front defensive line here. Ezaraku 81.2.
Who's in the running right now for defensive rookie of the year?
Yeah, which is sweet.
Kenny Clark 64.9. Big Q Dub 84.3. He's fourth defensive interior, and Clowney 71.8.
Two sacks against KC.
Yep.
How come? And I know it's a scheme, but what's Logan Wilson ranked as for linebacker?
I don't know if I can pull him up.
Oh, there
it is. 52.7.
Same thing. I think it's probably just that these guys are getting in and they're not doing.
Ooh, O'Diggy.
Yeah, but it's based off of what you did on those plays. It's not like, oh, you only had 10 plays. It's in 10 plays, you had a 52 rating. Like
10 plays, you fucking suck.
Yeah, like I'd almost argue that less plays should give you a better opportunity to have a better rating.
They do not have St. Brown out there on 11 personnel. Let's look at they have him at 12.
No, because I think he's hurt right now,
Okay.
so they won't have him in.
We'll go back here anyways. So St. Brown very well could play.
And he's like he's very hydrated.
He's very hydrated. But Gibbs is the #1 running back, so that'll be interesting. Goff, he's a near top 12 ranked quarterback. He's 13th. And then you look at their line. Who knows? But we know that Sewell's good. Sewell was injured.
And he's first.
Or questionable.
You got a couple
He's
first.
So this is a great offense.
Yeah, and the Cowboys haven't allowed more than 70 yards rushing to a team since the trade acquiring Quinnen Williams. So which is gonna break? You're against the best running back in football as per PFF, going against a team that hasn't given up more than 70 yards in the last 3 games.
I'd like to see. Cowboys are gonna give him a good battle, a good tough battle,
a good tough and tumbling battle.
Okay, let's go look at offense here. Pickens, Lamb, just doing their damn thing.
Yeah, they look good. Then Dak second,
right behind Stafford.
So you got 2 high-powered offenses essentially.
Yeah.
And I do give, as far as defenses go, I do give the Detroit Lions the edge compared to, like, look at Jack Campbell, second linebacker. Like, they have a great linebacking core. They have two top 5 players on the first level and the second level. In their front 7, they have 2 top players. So it might get tricky for the Dallas Cowboys to run the football, but you have to stick with it because the Lions are without one of their top cornerbacks, Terry and Arnold. So you're gonna get chances with CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens, but you still got to go against that front 7
that
with running the
pressure.
ball.
Mike Fitzgerald says the key is the deep ball.
Yeah, totally. You're gonna get a chance to throw deep to George Pickens. You're gonna get a chance to throw deep to CeeDee Lamb, and when you get those chances, you got to complete them.
And Dak is typically pretty solid on that under pressure. So
Under pressure.
Under pressure. I mean, seeing that line, someone in Instagram asked how do we feel Steele's been playing, and I kind of mentioned I think he hasn't been a glaring hole or an issue. He's been playing pretty well. If he's lining up against Aiden Hutchinson, I'm probably going to give the edge to Aiden Hutchinson over Steele. And then Nate Thomas on the other side has been a formidable backup to Guyton, but when you look at him on the PFF grade, doesn't look too great.
Yeah, I mean, the last time we seen Aiden Hutchinson play, last year when we were watching the Detroit Lions versus the Dallas Cowboys, that was when he had that gruesome knee injury.
Yeah, oof.
When it bent around, I think it was actually bent around. It was one of the offensive linemen, and it was pretty bad. And our reaction, we were like, when you nervous laugh, you're like, oh my God. And people are like, why are you guys laughing? It's like, guys.
Because I just saw
What do you want me to do? Cry?
It was it was nervous laughing.
Am I supposed to cry that he got hurt? And then I think I made the comment, man, that was a huge loss, even if you guys won. And then the Lions still ended up just going on an absolute tear all season. But they're not the same team. I'll say that. The Lions have shown some cracks.
Well, let's see what our boy, the man of the hour, Nick Eatman. Eat me out, Eatman. Big picture, 10 Cowboy Lions storylines.
10 Cowboy storylines.
Yeah, Lions. Making sure it was written this year. Because
sometimes
I pull up all our articles.
Well, it could have been. It could have been from last year because they did play each other last year right around this time. Well, I think it was earlier, but good call.
Hey, who's going to be the law boss and start
I'll
this
be the
one
law
off?
boss.
You're the law boss. Hey, you guys watch Landman?
Yeah.
No.
You haven't watched Landman, AJ?
No.
Oh, you got to get on it. You'd love it.
I haven't watched the most recent one though.
Oh, it was good.
Okay.
That's one. Oh, crack me if you got it. That's one show that I will watch every Sunday when it comes out.
Yeah. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, so.
Law Boss just made me think of Landman. I don't know.
Law Boss.
Yeah, it sounds like it should be an HBO show.
Lions, same schedule. Like always, the
Lions.
The Lions also played last Thursday on Thanksgiving and lost a close battle with the Packers in a game that didn't help Detroit's playoff chances. This game is vital for both teams trying to stay alive in the NFC picture, as the Lions are a half game up on Dallas at 7-5. But both teams are currently on the outside looking in.
Which we talked about.
Hey, let me get into the playoffs.
Hello.
Like
Hello.
this isn't
Hello, is your door open?
Can I come in, sir?
Can we come into the playoffs?
Sorry, we were at the UK guys for a couple days, so we all have fake accents now. But the fact that both these teams, I mean, usually it's 7-5 and even 6-5-1, you're never as far out of the postseason playoff picture at this time of the year.
Yeah.
The NFC is just so stacked that these two teams, two storybook franchises, are essentially battling for their postseason lives in week 14. Usually week 14, if you're losing, getting knocked out of the playoffs, it's because you have 4 wins.
Yeah.
So.
Well, hey, the big test. We knew it was coming, and we were at 3-5-1. We had this on our board. At 1-3 or 1-2, whatever it was, we had it on our board. In the preseason, we were looking at this game. So I've been prepared. Schottenheimer put me in. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Schottenheimer, you come over here. Let me speak to you in the corner.
3 straight at home. The Lions got the rare gift from the NFL schedule makers with 3 straight home games, but they haven't exactly taken advantage of it. The Lions needed a 59-yard field goal to force overtime against the Giants and then survive for a win 2 weeks ago. Then Detroit lost 31-24 to the NFC North rival Green Bay before taking on the Cowboys, one of the hottest teams in the NFL with a 3-game win streak. One thing I will say about the Lions, they haven't lost back-to-back games in quite a while. But we've also heard this song and dance. The Philly never loses in the Kelly Greens.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes never fucking loses to the Cowboys.
Yeah.
The Lions don't lose back-to-back games. Just keep giving us what a team doesn't do, and we'll show you what they can do, bitch.
St. Brown injury? Pro Bowl receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown suffered an ankle injury against the Packers and did not return. The initial reports were that he could be out for the season.
Wow.
But now it appears he's more week to week. Head coach Dan Campbell called it good news that St. Brown wouldn't be out long term, but also said he could still miss a week or two, maybe if we're lucky. According to his coach, it appears the receiver would be a long shot to play against the Dallas Cowboys in just 7 days. So this is good news for us.
He's not playing.
Cowboys.
He's not playing. I don't think he's playing. And yeah, I mean, again, I'll never wish an injury on a player, but if they're on the injury report and they're one of their best players, you bet your bottom dollar I'm hoping he doesn't play.
I wish you get scared and you don't want to play.
Yeah, he's scared. Oh my God, I'm going to get hurt again. But yeah, I'm glad Amon-Ra St. Brown's not in. Maybe Jahmyr Gibbs, well, I don't know, get turf toe or something in the next couple. Just kidding. I don't mean that.
Oh, I hope he eats something spicy.
Yeah, it just gets like the shits.
Yeah, the shit's all good.
Even if he plays, but he's like the whole time he's
uncomfortable.
He thinks he's going to shit himself, so he can't give that full speed.
He kind of half grabs that. He half goes up because he's holding it in.
Yeah. It's one hand up for catching the ball, and the other hand's on the butthole, so that he doesn't spray paint the field.
In their whites too.
In their whites, and don't forget we didn't mention it is in Ford Field, so it is being played in Detroit. Dallas has had the last 2 home games where they've been pretty nice at home. So
yeah.
Just a little side note.
Is that like behind baseball or is that above baseball?
That's just a side note. We call that side note.
Ragnarok and O-line issues. The Lions haven't gotten much good news regarding the offensive line in a while. The latest setback was that recently retired center Frank Ragnow, if that's how you pronounce the name, would be able to return to the team, but he couldn't pass his physical with a hammy injury. The Lions announced Ragnarok would not be joining the team in 2025 after all. Go back to retire. The Lions were missing 2 starters on the O-line against GB, and the other 3 starters were on the injury report as well. So we are facing
a banged up
O-line.
We just call them the Bang Bus.
Hey,
they're the Bang Bus O-line.
We're the Detroit Bang Bus.
And when our best group of players on our team is our defensive tackles, hey man, bring up the fucking Band-Aids, the Band-Aid Bang Bus, if you will. Band-Bag Bang Bus.
I used to get home on that bus, okay?
The Band-Aid
Bang Bus.
Best running back duo. You could make the case that Lions running back Jahmyr Gibbs is the best in the NFL and definitely the most exciting. But what's not up for debate is the Lions have the best running back duo in all of football when you add in David Montgomery. The Lions have the only running back duo in the NFL with 1,500 plus rushing yards, as Gibbs ranks third in the NFL with 1,019 and Montgomery with 543.
Okay. Hey,
they do their thing.
I'm not scared of you anymore.
Do you hear me?
And this is by far in the Cowboys' 3-game win streak the best rushing attack you're facing. Like the Chiefs,
this loser.
The Chiefs rushing attack, not really scary. The Eagles rushing attack, Saquon's not Saquon.
Yeah, no, exactly.
That he was last year. And then the Raiders, I think fucking Ashton Genty had 7 carries.
7 carries for 6 yards, or 6 carries for 7 yards.
6, 7. So this is going to be one of those situations where one of these things has to bend, and one's going to bend and not break, and one's going to break and break bad. So I'm hoping it's the Lions running game. And the best thing that the Cowboys, and I'm going a little off track here, just because it's the last topic for the Lions, the best thing the Cowboys can do to prevent this rushing attack is get a big lead. Get up a couple scores and force them to have to throw to get back in it.
Hell yeah.
Without Amon-Ra.
Yeah. Can't be doing this. Let's get down by 21, having an historic game. You know, Jerry knows how to win a football game, and he just loves to tease it.
And and historic. I saw that. And then that's the thing. If they do get a lead, I'm talking the Lions here, they have the perfect duo to pound the rock and waste time. Laporta's also out. I don't think it showed that, but Sam Laporta, their tight end, he's not playing in this game.
I was mentioning a couple of weeks ago that I didn't think Laporta was going to be back.
He's on IR, so that's why they don't put him on the injury report.
Unless
we should side note it, though.
Unless you're a Trevon Diggs who's established a return.
Laugh it up. I got it all on record.
Okay.
I got it all on record.
Cowboys, a winning team. For the first time all season, the Cowboys are now above 500.
Let's go.
After securing a huge Turkey Thanksgiving Day win over the Chiefs last Thursday, the Cowboys are now 6-5-1 and still lurking in the NFC playoff picture.
You think of lurking and
I got a picture of just lurking of the troll lurking in on our way to Taco Bell.
Oh yeah,
which we didn't do on either of our trips this time.
I know.
We didn't hit up Taco Bell.
We were Taco Bell free.
Did Whataburger though.
We did Whataburger. It was delicious.
Whataburger.
Their best chances for a playoff spot could be to win the NFC East, considering they are now 1.5 games behind the 8-4 Eagles with 5 games to play. Ooh, that's a lot of games, baby.
It's a lot of games, man.
Good or bad, that's a lot of games.
Ooh, it gives them time. This week's important. This week's very important.
You have to believe.
From street eats to sorry.
From street eats to stadium seats. You're up, Adam.
And a boy. Or Adam?
Yes.
Yep.
Down or we do clockwise, you sons of bitches. The person to your left is who goes.
That's me. Hey, that's me. It's hey. Diggs returns. The Cowboys could have the services of Trevon Diggs at cornerback this week. Diggs' 21-day practice windows opened, and the veteran cornerback said he felt great, like Tony Tiger, returning to practice on Sunday. While he wasn't sure if he will play Thursday against the Lions, Diggs said he feels good enough to return to action after being on IR for 5 years with a concussion and knee soreness.
Yeah, I honestly, when this news dropped about him getting hurt at home and having an accident,
you said it.
I didn't think we'd ever see him play for the Cowboys again. So I'm surprised. I'm honestly surprised that we're gonna see him. I thought that was kind of like his last straw. He's 100% not coming back after the season, but it's kind of, again, depth is good. Having Trevon Diggs in the lineup is still better than what we saw play 5 weeks ago, irregardless of how banged up he is.
I don't know if irregardless is an actual word.
Regardless?
It's just regardless. Or vice versa.
Vice versa? V la V?
You're
counting out regardless.
Now it's me.
I just dig Diggs.
Now it's me.
Now it's you.
Defensive turnaround. The reason for the 3-game win streak starts with the defense. The Cowboys made 2 trades to add Quinnen Williams and Logan Wilson, plus the return from safeties Donovan Wilson and Malik Hooker, and now Trevon Diggs. And it's easy to see why the Cowboys are playing better. And it starts with the run defense. In the last 3 games, opponents have only rushed for 204 yards, averaging just 68 yards per game. That's nearly half of their season average of 124.2 yards per game. Anyone can tell that half of the other average is better.
Defense!
And I like it. And again, it's nice to see that the trade for Quinn and Williams had an instant impact. You can tell the defense looks better.
Oh, yeah, 100%. And it started off feeling like it was just because of the team, but then the last 2 teams we played have been the Super Bowl contenders.
Super Bowl. We knocked those bitches into overtime.
1A and 1B WRSs.
I like to
Wide
just say
receivers.
Batman and Batman.
Batman and Batman.
I like that you get to read this one. That's fun.
It is me.
I know. I said that. I like that you get to read the 1A and 1B one. This one seems like it's going to be a fun one.
If the Lions have the best running back duo in football, the Cowboys can argue they have the 2 best receivers.
I think they
well,
can argue
it's
that,
the
right?
best, not the 2 best receivers. It's the best receiving duo, I think, right?
Yeah, best receiving duo.
Yeah, you worded it wrong there. We got to send this back to editing. George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb have been on a tear lately. Lamb had the better statistical game on Thursday with 112 yards and a touchdown. Pickens had 2 straight games of 140 yards before getting just 88 on Thursday. However, he did have some clutch fourth quarter grabs to seal the win. Entering Sunday, there were only 13 players with 740 receiving yards, and the Cowboys are the only 2 teams that have 2 of them, with Pickens at 1,142 yards. Wow, and Lamb at 744.
And don't forget, Lamb missed 3 games.
And I want to say, even when I had...
Maybe 4, including the Chicago game.
Since game 1, even when Pickens would only get 68, because if you average 68, you're getting 1,000 yards in the season, by the way.
Yep.
With the 17th game. But only getting 68, it's like, yeah, but some of the... it's almost like every time he's catching the ball, you're like, holy shit,
It's
that
important
was needed.
and an important spot. He sealed the game. How about saying this? He had the catch that sealed the game, that they could then go and kneel it out.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
that's pretty important. He also had a 2-point conversion. He also had that catch, run, and hurdle, which could have been the play of the year if he just lands on his feet. So, yeah, okay, 88 yards sounds small, but you look at then CeeDee Lamb, who had over 100. So it's like, as long as one of these guys gets over 100 and the other dude gets over 75, it's like, if they're combining together for 200 yards a game, that's what we wanted. That's the whole reason that they had this trade. And just to go back at Nick, eat me out a little bit here, if the Cowboys had the 2 best receivers, it would be JSN and George Pickens. That's the difference between the 2 best receivers and the best duo of receivers.
They are certainly the best duo.
Oh yeah, for me, easily.
Brian brought us on a show this morning that I was listening to him talk. He was going through some next gen stats about CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens, and when they line up across the field, like on either side, they have a combined total of 11 touchdowns. When they're sided up on the same, it's like, I think they got maybe 1 or even 0.
You got to spread them out. Because the defense you can't roll cover. If they're both on the same side, you can kind of play a zone.
Put all your strong people over there, right?
Yeah, so, okay, that's an interesting stat.
But so it's like...
How many touchdowns do they have together? They only have 11 touchdowns.
It's 11. I think then that's probably
Pickens has 8 and CD has 3.
Or it's like 10-1 or something like that.
It's the stat was 11 touchdowns.
Okay. I think that's what they have. I think that's what together. I think they have 11 touchdowns.
Could also be wrong though, because Pickens got touchdowns when CeeDee Lamb was gone. So I don't know. Anyways, either way,
maybe it was Cowboys have scored touchdowns when they're on the field together. I don't
possibly.
know. Adam,
and their yards after catch were like a lot higher too.
The yak attack.
Just read this one.
Oh man,
last one on the docket, guys.
Hey, fuck me, right? O-line depth. Tyler Guyton missed last week's game with a high ankle sprain, and he was not on the field during the media viewing portion on Sunday. If Guyton doesn't return, Nate Thomas would again get the start on the left side. Last week against the Chiefs, the Cowboys amassed 457 total yards, and Dak was not sacked once.
O-line's doing it.
Let me say it again. Dak was not sacked once.
That's pretty good. And the Lions, I think the Lions have an overall better front 7 than the Chiefs, but to not get sacked in a football game against any team is a pretty nice stat.
Yeah. Well, give me what is it again? Crack'ems. Our drip sponsored Crack'em
Keys to
success.
Our Crack'em keys.
Crack'em keys to our Crack'ems to
Well,
success.
here it is.
Ooh,
Crack 'em if you got 'em.
Daddy.
Ooh, here we go. Anth, why don't you start?
I'm trying to think. I know we're doing this every
I
time.
know.
and
Here.
I haven't even put a single
got
thought
mine.
into it.
I got mine.
Okay, go for it.
So Ad had his, yet still tried to sewer me.
Uh-huh.
You son of a bitch. I mean,
think
Baba's not a bitch. You
Yeah,
son of a.
I can't believe
son
you
of
call
a.
I can't you call our mother that.
You dirty bastard.
Wow, I hope she's listening.
And she's probably in here.
I hope
She's
listening.
she's lurking and jerking in the chat right now.
And I
Lurking
hope
and
she
jerking.
I hope she says send me back that invitation I sent you for Christmas. I don't want you to have it anymore.
Guess what? You're gone.
No, I think for the Cowboys to beat the dirty, stinking, flea-infested Lions, they're going to need to play the strongest run defense that they've played this entire season. Because like you mentioned, Anth, it's not about necessarily scoring, which they have to do, but they're going to have to at least slow this team down so they feel at some certain times they have to make a shot or they force them to make a shot and then capitalize on it. But otherwise, this running duo could have a little picnic at home. So we got to be careful for the run game, and I expect D-Easy, Q-Dub, and the rest of the boys to show up.
So Jadeveon Clowney being out would suck for that, but I fully agree. For the Cowboys to win here, I'm just piggybacking on yours. This isn't mine. I think that's a good one. Like the Lions' whole offensive game plan goes through Jahmyr Gibbs, and then they have a great sub for Jahmyr Gibbs. So if you can slow that, and I don't think you're going to stop it completely. Like you're not going to see what
question it sometimes.
Yeah, like make it. You need to get a couple TFLs. They just can't every time they run the ball pick up 10 yards.
Yeah,
which I don't think they're going to do. Hopefully, but just make them really question it. Be like, do we want to run it here in 2nd and 8, or should we just try to stick to the pass?
So that was yours. You're piggybacking up on AJ.
No, that wasn't mine. I was just, I think it's in a show, it's usually a good thing when somebody says theirs and then we talk about theirs for a few.
Oh, I just thought you said piggyback for some reason. I thought you were making it, but no, that's totally good.
He was just piggybacking my point for me.
Yeah.
Know? But
are we going counterclockwise or are we going clockwise here?
You just go.
That was going to be mine. Mine was mine.
Fucking course it was.
So
a fucking course it
but
was.
guess what?
Of course, for now on, you're just going first.
I just thought that
I'm going to go back one time, and just for every time one of us picks a boldie or something, an ad goes, well, that was mine.
Because we all think the same.
I know what it is. We do all think the same.
Bandwagon boys can have the same one if we wanted to, but I'm going to change mine. I did
And,
an audible, and
hey,
because
Kutch, you're going to do mine, and I'm going to say, and then you're going to make fun of me.
Okay,
I guess we'll never know. But mine came up to me this way: our keys to success for this game, one of our drip keys to success for this game is Dak Prescott. And by Dak Prescott,
that's mine. That's mine.
And by Dak Prescott, I mean he has to be able to handle the pressure.
Yes.
Yeah. Under pressure.
He has to be that commander, not the Washington commander, but he has to be that game commander on this field when he goes into Ford Field on Thursday night football tomorrow night, which if you have
2 nights.
Oh yeah, right. It's fucking Tuesday.
I know, it throws you off.
Oh,
The
what?
Tuesday main event kind of screws you up.
Yeah, okay. Grew up with brothers. But Dak Prescott, it's going to come down to him. How well can he handle that pressure? Because as we looked at the PFF rating, that edge rush from Aiden Hutchinson or Campbell on that second that second level, like these guys are going to be putting pressure on our team. I mean, thankfully, our offensive line has been doing fairly well. Someone in chat said that our offensive line seems to crumble a bit under good teams. We just played 2 of the reigning Super Bowl champions.
Where the fuck is this goalpost that people keep moving? You know what I mean? Like, where were the last 2 teams we just played?
Well,
the last 2 teams who played in the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
And we've seen
they're not the Broncos or the Bears.
And
now you're just saying teams we have to go and beat.
We've seen our brand new 1st round draft pick, Tyler Booker, be able to handle business on these veterans. He handled business against Jalen Carter. Not all the snaps, but he handled a lot of it, and he did it very well against Chris Jones as well. So I think the key to success here is Dak Prescott. How well is he going to handle the pressure that's going to be coming at him to get that ball deep? You know, you can't get that deep ball off if your quarterback's getting sacked in that backfield. So I think one of our big key success is going to land in Dakota.
And this time when I say piggyback on yours, I'm going to piggyback on it for my point because mine has to do with the offensive line also, the Cowboys offensive line. But in the reverse, as instead of the passing game, I think establishing the running game with the Dallas Cowboys and Javonte Williams, who I believe is only 60-something yards away from his first 1,000-yard season.
Yeah.
It might even be less. It might
45
be like 45 yards. So Javonte Williams is 45 yards for his first time ever rushing for 1,000 yards. So if the Dallas Cowboys and the offensive line can not only just pick up pressure with Dak Prescott, like Ad was saying, but if they can impose themselves on this defense front seven in the Detroit Lions, like if you can pick up those 5 yards on first down or pick up those 3rd and 2s in the run game, that puts a defense on their heels. That will then start opening up some of the nice stuff downfield to CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens. I don't want the Cowboys to have to rely on throwing the ball to George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb. I want to see them fucking smash the ball down the Detroit Lions' face because everybody's going to be looking at Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery being like, okay, this is the best running game. I would love to see Javonte Williams outrush both those guys, and that's what I'm looking for. And then if the Cowboys can have more rushing yards with Javonte Williams than the combined two of the best duo in football, the Cowboys will win the game.
So you're just basically you're piggybacking off of both of us because in order for him to have a good game, you got to hit Alex's.
Yep, that's true.
So I mean, that's a solid.
Double dutched. Yeah,
that's a cohesive. That's a cohesive group. That's a cohesive can fan key to success here, sponsored by Drip.
I double dutched you guys.
Yeah, that's how you take.
You guys ever done a Dutch rudder?
Just with him a couple times.
I should have known.
Hey,
you made AJ nervous.
Bang! Bang! Come on, man. Bang! I'm not trying to get in there.
hey,
was that double sound bites going?
No.
Oh, that was just the punch, the golf punches?
Yeah, that's the buddy in the background being like, hey, just leave him alone, man. Come on. What are you doing, man? Okay, guys, I've been waiting all fucking.
NFL Power Rankings. I am so lost, but because I think the last time we did it obviously was Eagles, so we skipped a week.
No, well, we did it last Tuesday.
Yes, but okay. So it's 20,
they were 8-20,
right?
They were the last time we looked before. No, we did.
We did a week ago. We did it when we were at the Airbnb.
Yeah,
Crack if you got them.
They were they were 18.
They were 18.
I'm pretty sure they were 18.
The Cowboys were 18.
Anth went back to back. Anth called them at 20, and then they went up 2 spots. To 18.
Hang on. Let me try to guess at home here. So we got NFL Power Rankings, Week 14. Bears reach new heights while Lions fall out of top 10. Okay, hang on. So the Dallas Cowboys beat the Eagles. They move up to 18. Then they go ahead and they beat the Chiefs. So he's probably going to move us up, right?
He's got it.
Yeah, you got to assume. Or is he going to be like, yeah, but it's not the Chiefs.
It's not the real
It's not the
Chiefs.
same Chiefs who won the Super Bowl.
and let's be fair, the refs had a lot to do with the winning of the
Ooh,
game.
I'll choke you, Ed, if you say that.
There's something getting brought up by a call or something.
Although the game was a little bit more sided to the refs, the Cowboys did show diversity in games in previous that they probably would have won.
Although there was a controversial push off by CeeDee Lamb that then if you slowed it right down, you could see that his hand was on him before. It's like, come on now.
bro.
This is fucking football.
One thing I know about Cuckholm here is he loves the Houston Texans.
Yeah, so they're fucking up.
He hates the Indianapolis Colts, and the Texans beat the Colts. So you're going to see a fall from the Colts and a big rise from the Texans.
I'm going to go 16. Cowboys are at 16.
Okay, that's good. I'm going.
Cuckholm gave 2 for the win against the Eagles, so I'm going to give him 2 for the Chiefs.
16. I'm going 15. I'm 15.
I was going to go. Okay, no, I wasn't. I wasn't going to go 15. I think I can't say 14. 14 seems too high because there's 7 teams better than. Yeah, I got to go. I'm defaulted at
17.
17. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's you're going to go 3 for 3 here. And as I said 16, I'm like, oh, but
I think
did
AJ go 15?
I did.
I think 15's good.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's 14 TBH.
14's too much. And the only reason I'm saying that is because right now in the standings, just in the NFC, there's 8 teams ahead of the Dallas Cowboys just in the NFC.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 7 playoff teams. You got to think there's 7 playoff teams in each division. That's 14 teams right there. And the Cowboys aren't in the playoffs right now. Playoffs.
Okay, Cuckholm, let's see what you got here, you bitch.
He does say the Lions fall out of the top 10.
Week 14.
Who's it going to be? Seahawks?
Seahawks.
Oh,
Rams.
okay. That does make
Rams
sense.
sticking, then the Seahawks, right?
Well, and that's you got the Los Angeles Rams, and if it's the Seahawks, they're both in the same division, the NFC West.
The funny thing is, I talked to a guy, and he's a Broncos fan. He goes, "We're the worst team right now. Like we're the worst. We're the
Broncos,
the worst 10-2 team right now because they've just been squeaking by these wins, but they have to be in the top 5. Seahawks 9-3. Okay,
Yeah, they're both these teams, and like I said, both in the NFC West. Broncos stayed at the same spot.
No
3.
change.
No change.
And I would agree. I think the Seahawks and Rams are both better than the Broncos.
I agree.
So being in third spot's not awful as a 10-2 team.
I think actually the Pats should be above that 11-2. They should be above the Broncos.
They're finally getting their bye week.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Week 14 is such a weird. Like, I guess that would be a good spot to get your bye.
I think
especially at 11
especially at 11-2.
Yeah,
at 11-2, it's a good week to get the bye, and I think they fucking probably use that as like a lot of momentum and energy.
They were laying.
They
were killing the Giants.
The Giants up.
Jackson Dart got smoked.
And this is the first team to move up to 4, up 1 to 4. Packers
GB.
up 2
Who
to 5.
Just beat Detroit.
Take that, Brent Packer guy.
Every time we see a Green Bay win, we lose a spot in the draft.
Yeah, that sucks. Chicago Bears up 5 to number 6. Wow.
Look how many. So out of the top 6 teams, 5 of them are in the NFC. That's how good the NFC is this year. It's crazy.
At home kept the Bears out of the top 10 for so fucking
What a
long.
fucking loser.
He just
For as
couldn't
long
deal
as
with
he
it.
Okay, guess what?
goddamn
Okay, you beat the Eagles. You earn a spot.
Yeah.
Let's just shake this whole tree up and throw you it. I don't want to do it, right? I don't want to do it.
Okay, let's see.
It's gonna be the Texans.
Cowboys.
Colts.
Colts dropped.
Okay, I thought
3
he was gonna
spots.
drop them more.
Colts dropped 3. Well, they're still 8-4.
Yeah, and it showed the last year Daniel Jones had a good season. He started off 7-2 and ended up finishing the season like I think like 9-10 or 9-8 or something crazy.
Fell apart.
Yeah, so and you're starting to see it. You're starting to see possibly some cracks in the Colts. Granted, Daniel Jones is I'm pretty sure he's playing with like a couple big injuries right now. Cracked ribs and shit.
Yeah.
So
That makes it tough.
it's tough.
You
for a
wonder.
quarterback.
Actually, he does say that. Give some credit to Daniel Jones playing through some pain.
Yeah, he's
But
had
his
some
nu-
big injuries.
But his numbers were pedestrian. Fuck off.
well, no,
at home.
he had a good game. Like Daniel Jones had a good game. He had 2 touchdown passes
Yeah,
against the Texans.
no,
So
I'm
it's
saying
like,
he said, but his numbers were pedestrian.
no,
is what-
I'm not getting mad at
Oh, I
you.
thought you
I'm
got-
getting I'm mad.
I'm not at Edholm.
I'm getting mad at you for reading Ed Holmes.
Are you? Are you?
Hit him!
I don't know who you are anymore.
Who am I?
If you
San
speak-
Fran.
If
San
you
Fran.
speak hateful words, I'm gonna yell.
San Francisco 49ers up 1 to 8.
And every time we just need, and I hate to say this because Nate's going to be on the show, but every time the Niners have played, I've been praying for them to lose. They beat Carolina, and then this weekend they ended up playing this Sunday. They ended up winning, and I'm just like, man, we just need one of these wins. And they have a pretty tough schedule to end the season. The 49ers, they play three of their 4 games are very losable to end out the season.
I've been praying for Fred Warner and Kurt Warner to Freaky Friday, and Kurt Warner suddenly ends
I don't
up
know
on
how
the
to
field.
tackle.
Why I'm on defense? That would actually be a funny fucking movie.
Buffalo.
I'd watch that.
Buffalo Bills go up 1 spot.
Yeah.
To number 9. They broke the-
8-4.
Yeah, they're in the
8-4.
mix.
Buffalo Bills.
Top 10
Buffalo.
still.
That's this is a Buffalo Bills season
Yeah.
since Josh Allen's been on the team.
Yeah.
8-4, probably finish 11 and what 5, 6,
And then just kill it till the AFC Championship game and then lose.
and then fumble the ball in the fucking
Make the AFC
yard.
Championship game and lose.
Eagles
Love
top
to
10
see it.
still.
Drop 4 though.
Still an 8-4 team. All they have to do is tie their shoelaces up and they'll be fine, but I hope they fucking drown.
I've never seen an 8-4 team's fan base panic as bad
I know.
as this.
Fire him!
Like it's insane.
Well, low IQ, Ant. Low
Yeah,
IQ.
fair. It's just crazy. Like complete panic button right now.
And there you go. Lions dropping out of the top 10.
3 spots.
They're
Down
11.
3. Funny, because they were 7-4 then. And what rank?
At 8th.
At 8th, I guess.
Yeah.
It's the Lions. You got some killers on that team.
And they lost a couple. They lost a close one to Philadelphia, so they probably gave them. They didn't drop them as much from the Philadelphia loss, but it
Right.
was like, what was it?
Titans.
What was the score?
It was like 10-9
16,
or
yeah,
it was like
16-9
16-9.
or some shit.
Yeah. Ugh, would have loved for Lions to have that because then this game against them wouldn't matter.
No, because it's
It would matter, but
for
it
us
would,
to catch Philly.
Yeah. Okay, Jacksonville up
Weird.
2 to 12, 8-4. An 8-4 Jacksonville team is weird. Yes,
bizarre.
It's kind of
How bizarre.
grosses me out a little
We're getting
bit.
close now. We're
Yeah,
getting close.
Ant said 13, or did Alex say
No,
What 13?
15
I
we
said
started at.
I said 18.
there you go, Anthony. Your Houston Texans.
Yeah,
Actually, maybe you said
7-5.
the Texans you thought were going to be around 13.
no.
I'm
You
just
said
making that
I
up.
know. I'm just saying that let's re-say it. You said 16. AJ said 15. I said 17.
Correct.
Those were our numbers.
Correct.
Unless the Cowboys are at 14, then I said they were at 14.
That is correct.
Yeah, Houston Texans, they're moving up. They have the best defense in football. And if you have the best defense, the craziest thing, they're not doing this with CJ. Oh, they did play with CJ Stroud. Because they had the other dude, Davis Mills, in there for a bit. Shows that I didn't watch that game.
Baltimore Ravens, the 6
How?
and 6. Baltimore Ravens are still hanging on.
But how are they at the 14th? There's literally playoff teams ahead of them right now.
We haven't seen the Chiefs yet. I bet you the Chiefs still stay ahead of the Cowboys.
Yeah, the Chiefs are next.
Okay, here we go.
Is this who's this?
This is you. This is Alex.
The
Chargers.
Like the Chargers 8-4, and they have
Chargers.
The
they ha-
8-4 Chargers
are
move
behind-
up 2, and they moved up 2.
and they're behind the Ravens, who are 6-6. Cuckholm loves the Ravens.
He loves the Ravens. He
Loves
won't
the
quit on them.
Ravens. Loves the Ravens. Loves the Texans.
He's broke back for the Ravens.
He is.
And Justin Herbert has a fractured hand, so he's gonna. They say he's gonna play this weekend with a pin in it.
Ugh.
And they play the Eagles, I think, this weekend.
They do on Monday night, actually.
Yeah. Pin, and he has
So we want Justin Herbert to go absolutely fucking ham.
We want Pin Boy to fucking go in there and
We want Pinhand instead of Pinhead. It's Pinhead.
Pinhand.
They show his hand and it's just like a million pins in it.
Okay, so this is me. Come on.
Oh, Cowboys
okay.
16 up
Okay.
2
Okay.
from 18th. The 6-5-1 Dallas Cowboys. Adam, you won
I get to read it.
I gotta
since-
pee.
Yep.
I get to read it and say, hey, since Anthony will win it, he just doesn't care about hearing
Yeah.
my voice talk. So that's fine. Okay, so fresh off the most thrilling 5-day stretch of the Cowboys' 2025 season, during which they beat both participants in this past February Super Bowl, Dallas is officially in the playoff mix. The boys probably can't lose another game, and they now have to travel back in time to Detroit on a short week. But perhaps they're catching the Lions at the right time. Dak Prescott was dealing on Thanksgiving, and the defense continued its recent ascent, forcing 4 straight Chiefs punts and getting another big stop early in the fourth quarter. I know, Cuckholm, we were there. No matter how this ends, both Jerry Jones and Brian Schottenheimer have helped their causes. Even if the Micah Parsons trade remains unpopular, the Quinnen Williams acquisition is looking like a home run, and Dallas has won 3 straight games since the bye. The NFL is more interesting when the Cowboys are competitive. Hey, fucking smartest thing you've ever said, Cuckholm.
Cuckholm, you sloppy
Just when we thought we were fucking so far gone, we're still far gone with you, but we like that last line.
No, look, we're letting you out of the doghouse. But we got to get Cowboys in this up. Well, let me say this. With a victory over Lions, who I guess they dropped down, what would you predict?
If the Cowboys get
13.
a victory over the Lions, they better be at 11. Minimum 11.
It's significant, and I like it.
Yep.
Well, compared to a couple weeks ago, I think we were at 28.
Yeah.
At one point, the Cowboys were at 28.
We're coming back, baby.
This game, you can just tell by the rankings, by Ed Holmes' rankings, how big this game is. Like you said,
Ed Holmes started like, oh, I'm kind of getting a little bit of a chub on the Cowboys right now. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see if the Chiefs are next, though. Just scroll down and see where the Chiefs are.
Yeah, they're next. They're next. Those dirty. Yeah.
Bucks
7-5.
Bucks 17.
Panthers.
Panthers 18. How the fuck are the Panther? Oh, well.
And now he's not. Oh my!
Jeez,
Drop
down
7.
7.
The road loss to the Cowboys all but made it a must run the table situation. Well, the Cowboys are in a must run the table situation also. Though.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, scores and bowls or
Yeah, scores and bolds.
Scores and bolds.
Scores and bolds.
Scores and bolds.
Scores and bowls, scores and bowls. What's your boldy? What's your score? What's your score? What's your bold? What's your score? And what's your bold?
Not gonna say it's an awful song, but
It's not terrible. and it's not good.
It wasn't AI slop though. It was
It
just
wasn't AI slop.
It was AD slop.
That was real slop. Brent Packer guy says, "Yep, cool, okay, fellas. I got to bounce. I'll be on for Thursday night."
Hey.
We'll see you Thursday,
Good-
BPG.
Good luck and cracking, fellas.
We will see you. And BPG wants us to win.
And BPG
There's
has
no way he's cheering for the
and
Lions.
BPG has a big game this weekend. Bears Packers.
Yeah, that's huge.
That's a fucking.
That's
Oh yeah. Oh,
That's a.
go Bears.
I think it's a Packers.
Oh, did you want to look at the playoff
Playoffs.
picture before?
Oh, yeah, we have to.
That thing that you shared?
yeah, we have to.
That's actually a real cool thing to look at.
Yeah, after
Oh, as you spill all over yourself.
we have to bring up the playoff picture because
Playoffs!
it's getting to that point of the season, week 14, a lot of moving parts. And this is kind of that section of the season where you kind of, if you're not the team that has 9 wins, you have to do a little second half math of the season, to be honest.
Hey, we were doing second half math of the season at the start of the season.
I would say, yeah, we were. Not
After we lost to the Bears.
No, even after the Bears, it was like we got a lot of winnable games coming up. After the Cardinals lost, I thought the season was just done.
Right. Cousin Scott's in the house says, "What's up?"
What up, Scotty?
Okay.
Someone asked, how do they read it? Have you never seen a fucking grid chart before?
Oh, here, let me bring it up.
They must be from Philadelphia.
Let me bring it up.
So-
Let me bring it up.
How you look at this, how you read it, it says right across the top.
It's quite easy.
Week 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. The remaining weeks of the season and their opponents. And the team is under the team column. So Cowboys, we got to go WWWWW.
Yes.
We got to win it all.
Yeah, you got to beat the Lions.
To have the best chance.
You got to beat the Lions, beat the...
What's he doing?
Why did I think it was... I thought it was Chargers after the Lions, but we got to go Lions, Vikings, Chargers, Commanders, Giants.
I also thought we charged. I thought we played Chargers before Lions.
The funny thing is I've been fucked up. I wrote the weeks beside the weeks on my thing here because it doesn't tell you what week it is. It just tells a date. But I didn't put the week for the fucking bye week. So so when I was typing the thing, I was like, it's not week 13, it's week 14. What the
Well,
fuck?
it is week 14.
No, I
Oh,
know,
see.
but I did 13 because I have it on my fucking sheet here. Just a little behind baseball for you.
So
That's some behind baseball.
So looking at this,
Wait, how do I read this?
then on the very right side of this board, it says if Cowboys win out, then it lists what the team needs to do. If the Cowboys go 4-1, so they have one loss on any of the games, then it says what they have to do. So obviously, the easier route, or the one that allows for more error, is the if Cowboys win out, because they get the extra win. The other teams can win more. But if the Cowboys lose one, then, for example, instead of the Eagles only needing 3 and 2, if the Cowboys win out, they need 2 and 3. And that's the same with all the teams.
As soon as the Cowboys lose one game and don't win out, your best next possibility is the San Francisco 49ers going 1 and 3. That's your best chance.
1 and 3, San Fran.
Right?
Yeah, because they got the Colts, Bears, and Seahawks that could all potentially beat them, is what you're saying.
Yeah, they have look at the San Francisco 49ers schedule. It's awful the last 3 games.
Yeah.
Well, they have because they have 4 games instead of 5 left. So maybe that's why it seems easier, because there's less to choose from. Can I show you what I think?
Yep.
This is the path to the Cowboys' victory.
This is inside AJ's brain.
This is what I think.
Oh, but you didn't give us the Cowboys don't win out, I guess, because you made them.
I say the Cowboys win out.
Okay.
It's funny
because I just wanted to go, hey, this is what I think is the most possible.
Right.
It feels like the Joker.
I know,
it feels like the Joker. Wow,
I did it but you can see, so I think the Eagles have the best chance of losing to the Bills and the Chargers, okay? And for that reason, Cowboys got to win out, because I don't see them losing twice to Washington, although they could split, and that could change things. I think the Bears have the best chance of splitting with Green Bay, and they'll win against the Browns, of course, and then they'll lose against San Fran and lose against Detroit. I'm going to skip the San Fran because that's interesting. If San Fran does beat Chicago in Week 17, then we need them to lose 2 games, and it's got to be against the Colts and the Seahawks because they're probably going to beat the Titans. Right? So
The only reason I don't want the Eagles to win 3 games is because if they lose more than 3 games and San Fran goes 2-2, Eagles don't even make the postseason.
okay.
Because San Fran right San Fran right now is 8-4 or 8 and whatever. If they only win 2, they're 10-7. The Eagles right now have 8 wins, so if they win 3, they got 11. They're still going to make a wild card spot. I want the Eagles somehow to just not even make the fucking postseason. Just in my happy happy
Let
way.
me just say the last 2.
Yep.
And then critique, because this wasn't like my ideal. I like literally worked through just the plausibility. Sorry, Green Bay splits, lose to Denver, lose to Baltimore, which will be a surprise because I think they're gonna beat the Vikings. I thought they would beat the Baltimore Ravens too, but I just figure Lamar Jackson has the best chance of surprising the Packers and having a game. And then for the Seahawks, they have to lose to basically Colts, Los Angeles, and Panthers because if San Francisco beats the Seahawks, I don't know if they're gonna. I think they're gonna have 3 wins.
The crazy
So
thing
they gotta lose to the Seahawks.
The crazy thing about this situation, like if these happen to a lot of these teams, the Cowboys end up being one of the top seeds in the.
I know. Well, that's why I made it. It doesn't make sense. But let's go back to the.
But it'd be fun.
That would be like. I think the more plausible route is the Cowboys go 4-1, and we have to have all these wonderful things happen for us.
But even with the Bears, like the Bears could go 1-4, right? So even if the Cowboys do lose 1 game, there's still hope. Like say if the Lions lose, there's still a couple teams then you're going to need a lot of help. Like let's put in the situation that the Cowboys lose to the Lions, right?
Okay.
Now you got to start looking at if the Cowboys go 4-1, right? So I like to see what other teams have to do. Eagles,
Super
right?
Bowl,
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
But like you still have teams that have to pretty much crumble at the end of the season. But a lot of these teams have tough schedules. Green Bay has a tough schedule. They're playing literally 4 of their 5 games are against teams with winning records right now.
Oh yeah, and
same with San Francisco. Same with and that's why a lot of these teams have the records that they do because they haven't played any of these teams that have winning records.
Okay.
The Bears play 4 of the 5 teams with winning records. Green Bay, 4 of the 5 teams with winning records. The San Francisco 49ers, 3 of the 4 teams have winning records.
But exactly. Here's the thing.
Same with the Seahawks.
We need, for example, Bears and Green Bay to split because let's say Bears take both games against Green Bay, then all they need is a victory over the Browns, Frisco, or the Lions. And then if Green Bay wins both games over the Bears, all they need is a win over the Broncos.
But
the
dare
Ravens,
I say,
or
do you
the
want to give both those teams a loss, or do you just want one of them to have a collapse? Because if they both play each other, one of those teams loses both games, you're better off at them losing 2 more. If they both win a game, they've already got their 1 win that they need if the Cowboys lose 1. So in the Bears versus the Green Bay, you want one of those teams, and I'm going to say I want the Bears to win because I want the better Green Bay draft pick.
Sorry.
Say the Bears win both games against Green Bay, right? Green Bay now has to beat the Broncos and the Ravens.
Yeah, but then the Bears only need 1 win
Who
and
gives
then we're out.
No, because it's irrelevant. You're only going against the Packers at that point.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like you can't look at it that way. You have to look at it as
are these individual scenarios?
Yes.
We don't need all of these things to happen. I was losing my shit.
So that's what I mean. Like,
okay,
you don't want the last thing we want is the Bears and Packers to split. You want one of those teams to sweep the other one.
I'm so sorry. I just wasted a bunch of people's time. Okay. That was my whole thing. So these are all different scenarios. Now and I explained it at the beginning, but I didn't understand that they were individual scenarios.
Yeah.
So if the Eagles go 3-2 and Cowboys win out, we
make the postseason.
Okay.
If the Cowboys go 4-1 and the Eagles go 2-3, we make the postseason.
Okay,
If the Bears go 1-4, we make the postseason.
Can you guys tell me which one you think is the most probable?
To me,
That's a good question. There's a good
for
question.
me, I think it's the Cowboys going 4-1. You have to pick one of the ones. That's why I said the 49ers going 1-3 is the most. If we lose a game, I think our best chance is the 49ers going 1-3.
I don't know.
That, and if I have to second, like my double Dutch, Eagles must go 2-3. If the Cowboys lose a game, those are my two. Right now. That could change. That's fair. We just got to win against the Lions.
Win, baby.
This will be fun. We got to look at this each week.
Yeah.
Because
check it off.
It'll be easy. It'll be easy next week if the Cowboys lose.
If the Cowboys win out and the Eagles go 2-3,
if the Eagles go 3-2.
I know, but if Cowboys win out, Eagles must go 3-2. Obviously, if they go 2-3, it's still applicable.
Yeah.
Of course, you got to look at the other scenarios.
Yeah.
If the Eagles go 3-2, the Cowboys win.
Yes.
So anything underneath, if the Cowboys win out, any of that shit happens to any of those teams, Cowboys are in.
AJ is not even looking at if Cowboys go 4-1. We have
I like it.
The next game is that we're gonna beat the Lions, and when we beat the fucking Lions, then we're looking at these last 4 teams and we're laughing. The Chargers, not scared.
Chargers still have a good team.
They do have a good
Vikings have a good defense, but have no offense. If the Cowboys beat the Lions, when we beat the Lions, the Dallas Cowboys will be favorited in the next 4 games of the season.
Yeah.
They haven't been a favorite since the Raiders.
Yeah, I'm in the sense that the Cowboys are going to run the table. That's how I have to think.
So then
Cowboys running the table, and then Alex said, "What was my pick? What do I think's going to happen?"
Yeah.
Frisco 2-2.
Okay, that's good. That's a good one. And that's why I'm saying everyone's like, "Oh no, they have to win the division." No, if they win out, the Eagles have a better chance of beating the teams they're playing than San Francisco has beating the Colts, Bears, and Seahawks. All three of those teams.
Eagles could go 2-3 real easy.
Eagles
could go 2-3 real.
And that's why it's fun for us to even be in this situation and being able to talk about it. It's so fun.
Hey guys, look at us.
Because usually, like at this point last year, I don't even know what the fuck we were talking on our main events.
We were just fucking goofing. We were out there goofing with Mama and
already flirting with NFL draft buzz. But let's get boldies. Let's get score predictions. Let's get the hell out of here on this Tuesday night.
And I'm sorry for having eaten up a chunk of time talking about a scenario thing that was not even.
and because Anth goes back and forth with him on Facebook. Joey Fresh.
Oh, what's up, brother?
Says I need 2 L's for y'all to be out.
Yeah, he does. That's the thing. If the Cowboys lose too, that's why we can't lose to the Detroit Lions today. You lose to the Detroit on Thursday night. You lose to Detroit. You got a lot of pressure on you. You get that Lions win, and you're looking pretty nicely.
I got my score prediction. Boldies and score predictions here for the Dallas Cowboys and Detroit Lions. Thursday night football in Detroit in, what do they call it? Motor City?
In Motor City, yep.
Is there Ford Field?
Yep.
Okay. I said it earlier. I was like, I think it's Ford Field.
My score prediction, because I always like to wrap it around for my bold after I hear what you guys do. Gives me some time to think.
Smart.
My score prediction is...
Hey, and he's back to the grid. The AJ grid.
I like it.
Yeah.
34 to 24, Cowboys.
Which is the over.
Yeah, it is. Yes. Damn.
Which is the over.
Maybe I should fucking...
Because you were trying to... And you convinced me to go under. And then you pick your score prediction as... I like it. It. Are we doing counterclock? We'll go counterclockwise then.
Okay,
that's clockwise to you.
Oh,
This is
clockwise.
Yeah. So
counterclockwise would be me.
Yeah, but this is counterclockwise to me.
No, it's not. Think of a clock, Adam.
Clock's face up. You're thinking clock face down.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is wrong.
I know.
Or as they say in Australia, anti-clockwise.
Guess what?
Anti-clock?
That's what they say.
Scary.
You go if you have something. Let's go clockwise.
40-34, Cowboys.
A 40 burger.
Yeah.
I like that.
40-34. And that's the over.
Yeah.
And
no faith in the defense, huh?
No, I have faith in the defense. I just think that the Detroit Lions are going to score.
Adam almost called the score of the Thanksgiving Day game. He called 31-27.
Yeah, then
1 point away.
And then Taylor Chima fucking went at me and said I was wrong when I was telling him the actual score at the end of the game.
Yeah, that was funny. That was pretty funny. So Ad's got 40-35.
40-34.
40-34. AJ's got 34-24.
Yep.
I think this defense is something, guys. Without Amon-Ra St. Brown, they're going to really heavily rely on Jahmyr Gibbs and Jamison Wilson. I'm thinking the Cowboys keep these bitches under 20 points. I'm saying the Cowboys keep them to 17 points. Yes. Lions was 17 at home when they're favorited, -3. And the Dallas Cowboys, it's a race to 30 in my mind. 31 bitches. 31-17, Dallas Cowboys, our home team, which is also the under.
I'd much rather
that
your
is the
score than
under.
mine.
So you're thinking under. I think
you convinced me.
Hey, this Dallas Cowboys defense is different. If you're making assumptions based off of your averages, you're going to fuck up. You need to start looking at the last 3 weeks. And in particular, you can even look at the last 2 weeks if you want to get real jiggy with it. And
some boldies. And with my keys to success, I said about the run game. This defense is going to hold Jahmyr Gibbs and Montgomery to under 65 yards total.
Whoa.
As a duo, the best duo in football, we're holding them to under 65. Combined.
All purpose?
No, rushing.
Just rushing.
And I like that.
All purpose is too hard because they're going to be favored. They're going to be going to Gibbs in the passing game with Amon-Ra out.
I like it because it's a little bit off brand. Off brand for us. Usually we go back to our well. But that was...
And I stuck with my key to success. Or no, that wasn't. That was AJ's key to success. I stuck with AJ's key to success.
Yep.
Dak Prescott.
We should all do our keys.
Dak Prescott's going to throw for 5 touchdowns.
Jeepers.
450 yards.
Now, Adam, now I think you're just fucking throwing numbers.
I did say 40, a 40 burger, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
So fuck you.
Okay.
F you, dickhead.
I take it back. 450 yards.
That's a lot, though. What has Dak thrown for over 400, even 400 this year?
I think he was close.
Yeah, but close is close.
I don't know. 450 yards, 5 touchdowns. And, I mean, that's bold enough, but I will say...
Just stop.
You don't want to roll that 350? The 5 touchdowns is bold.
Okay.
350 is still a lot of... It might be most of his season. Most in the season for him.
No, I'm going to go 450.
Okay.
Or, sorry, just, you know what? Plus 400.
There you go. I like that.
Plus
400.
Okay,
That's good.
I like that. 400 plus. We found a common ground, and this is why we're Democratic boys.
You guys stop me.
Okay, 5 touchdowns, 400
You want to know the last time Dak threw for...
Why do you keep checking your phone? Ain't nobody fucking calling you.
Do you want to know the last time Dak threw for over 400 yards?
When?
It was in...
high school.
it was November 12th, 2023.
Oh,
let me guess for 440 yards.
Let me guess the game.
What? When?
2023.
2023.
No. What month?
November 12th.
Hey, he likes it cold. He likes to sling it when it gets cold.
It was against the Washington Commanders.
No, it was against the New York Giants.
Oh,
do you want to know the last time he threw for over 450? And he's only thrown for more than 450 1, 2, 3, 4 times in his career.
When?
2020.
Okay.
Hey, he looks like he's due.
When did he? Was it 2020 that he had the bad injury?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was against the Cleveland Browns.
Hey,
that was a crazy game.
I just feel like we're gonna get some fucking big chunk fucking plays. Dakota Flowers says, "Did AJ refresh the page yet?" And then Bandwagon Baba says, "Why do you two always pick on ads?"
We're not picking on it because we said 5 touchdowns and 400 or 5 touchdowns and 350. I want him to hit his boldy. If you just said 5 touchdowns and didn't even say yards, it would be bold.
I want us to hit the boldies. So
it's just lame.
If ad when ad parlays like that, it makes me nervous. But also I trust the man, and I want him to get it. I would hate for you to say 350 and then Dak throws a 450 and be like, "Oh, look, I could have."
Look at that.
How many times do you think Dak Prescott's thrown 5 touchdowns in a football game?
3.
Once.
Okay.
What game?
Against the Eagles.
Okay.
January 8th, 2022. So we would have been watching. We watched that game.
Yep. Guess
And
what?
he had a balling game. But guess how many yards he had when he threw 5 touchdowns?
I got it all on record.
Guess how many yards he had with 5 touchdowns?
350.
295.
Oh, well.
So, but I think you have a better chance to hit a high yards and less touchdowns than.
Shotty's going deep this game.
I like it.
He's going away from the run. He's letting his fucking wideouts.
I mean, if you hit, that'll be. I mean, even hitting a 5 touchdown game, it would be fucking crazy. He's done it one time in his career.
5 touchdowns, 400 yards.
Crazy.
GP and CD Lamb are both gonna get 2 touchdowns each. Whatevs. Fucking who cares? I like it rough.
I feel like Cowboys are going to go up quick. Lions are going to try to run the ball, and they're going to do it successfully, but they're not going to be able to keep pace, and they're going to have to switch to throwing the football. And when that happens, the Dallas Cowboys defensive line is going to start getting pressure after pressure after pressure. And what was it, 8 pressures the Cowboys had? That was a big number.
I have no idea.
Remember correctly?
I'd have to look. I think Quentin Williams had 8 in a game, or at least 6.
Oh, not in one game?
Yeah, against the Raiders.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah, he had 8.
I'm going to switch. This is what's going to happen. Ezraku or Clowney are going to come in, cause a pressure. Goff's going to toss the ball up, thinking that he's got an open receiver. Guess what? He does not. And one of our young studs, whether that be Revel or Bland or Reddy or Carson, thank you.
Any defensive back
gets a pick, not a pick 6, but just gets a pick. But it's going to be caused by a pressure from Izaraku or Clowney.
So we got Ad on one spectrum of the Boldies, so it has to be caused by a pressure. Then
has to be caused by a pressure.
I'm saying you need to narrow it down to 2 players.
He did. Jadavian.
Okay.
No, the interception.
Okay, Ezraku caused the Yes, Ezraku caused the pressure. Kalen Carson with the Deron Bland with the INT.
Okay. So an Ezraku pressure. So Deron Bland can have an interception, but it has to be caused by Donovan Ezraku
it can't just be an
pressure.
errand throw.
Okay. I liked where you were going with it, but naming 4 defensive backs, we had to trim the fat down.
I had to work through it.
He named the entire line.
And if Malik Hooker or Donovan Wilson gets the interception.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
But it's specific enough.
I like it. Hey,
it's specific enough.
I like it. I love it.
Well, guess what, guys?
More of it.
We are on a 3-game winning streak, heading to the Motor City to face the Detroit Lions, who are also in a playoff game. And Dan Campbell, you can yell at your team and try to pump your team up, but the fact of the matter is there is nothing beating this Dallas Cowboys team. This Dallas Cowboys team, after every single win, feels like a team of destiny. Do I dare say destiny? They're not only playing with heavy hearts, but they're playing with this belief, a belief that none of us Cowboys fans have seen in a long time. And you motherfuckers out there better hope this team of destiny does not find the postseason. And if you have somebody that doesn't think I'm right, you look them in the face tomorrow and you tell them to go fuck themselves! We'll see you Thursday night, an hour before kickoff.
David, make the Giants go to sleep. Bucket Philly chicken, but the bird don't got no meat. Commies got a problem keeping QBs on their feet. You don't want them boys since Big Q right on scene. Merry Beastmas, the snow is on the streets. Dallas Cowboys, waking up in the east. The holidays are here and them boys, they love to eat. Merry Christmas, the Cowboys on the beast. 36 and 9, Verta chicken, Giants and commies. It look like that is your daddy. Why you make that so dramatic? This is why that is your daddy. Yeah, he got a present for your lesson. Yeah, you make it floppy, feet look fancy. Yeah, he step back, he throw pinpoint lancing. Yeah, this is why that is your daddy.